And when you have over 50% downvotes before starting your video, that means that your haters, your direct competition, is getting pissed off. That's a good thing. Wait, hold on. Let me turn on the mic. It works better when I have the mic on. Let me do it again. Welcome, friends and family, to the Ned Report. Tuesday night, April 27th, 2021 in the house. Man, I feel so flattered. I got a lot of people already in here. We got one guy, Namir Ali Productions. Hey, what's up, homie? 1 minute to go. That excited, man? That excited for little old me? Oh man, that's cool. I want to give also a shout out not only to the supporters, but people who seem like think I give a crap if you downvote this video. Well, I kind of do because it's engagement and it helps the algorithm. So yeah, downvote, upvote, sideways vote, comment, tell me whatever. But yeah, engage, man, engage. So shout out to them. You are welcome. When there's people downvoting, that means you're doing something right. You're pissing your competition off, and that's what we love to do. Hopefully, I'm coming in loud and clear. Are we in mute? No, Stanley, are we in mute so far? No, I think we took it out. Akansha, what's up, Sean? How you doing? How the hell are you doing? Did everyone watch Mortal Kombat over the weekend? That seems to be the talk of the town. Sequels coming in, yay or nay? Seems to be a little bit of a mixed reaction to that one. I don't know. I dug it, but yeah, we'll get into that a little bit. I mean, we kind of talked about it already in a previous stream. So yeah, and then we also could talk about Captain. What is it? Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Is there going to be a season 2, or is it just part 4? Captain America 4, which was announced. And what could that be about? Is it going to be a continuation of what we saw on Disney Plus? Also, we got some news coming in about the MonsterVerse. That's the Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and everyone. I'm also seeing Percy Jackson casting call begins for Disney Plus TV series. Did anyone watch Percy Jackson? I thought it wasn't that big of a deal, but I guess as a TV series, it could work. Also, Flintstones, if you want to talk about that. New Flintstones. Elizabeth Banks is heading to Fox, I guess Fox TV. As I mute you all to cough. Fox TV. We'll try to maybe we'll talk about, if you guys want to talk about that, fine. Michael B. Jordan. Let's start off here. I'm going to click on this story. Okay, so I'm going to comingsoon.net. I like them. I like a lot of sites. I like them. Michael B. Jordan comments on Superman rumors, and he's flattered by him. So, okay, so there's this idea J.J. Abrams going to reboot Superman or have an alternate version, an alternate reality Superman, and people are thinking that this time it's going to be a black Superman. But there's been some hints of that, some stories showing up here and there, and people seem to think Michael B. Jordan would make a good Superman. I don't know. Would he? What do you make? I'm more of a fan of casting unknown actors to play Superman. Someone with like one role. Let me see. How would I do it? Okay, so Michael B. Jordan, the first time I saw him was in Fantastic Four. Not his fault, the movie was bad, but he was there, okay? And then he got Creed, right? So now you're onto something. And then you give him Killmonger. But now at this point, he's a little too popular. Pretty sure Let me see. Okay. So let's see. He gets asked about that and he says, "You hear the whispers and the rumors and stuff like that. It's just a compliment. I appreciate people that think about me in that type of way for those roles." He's talking about Michael B. Jordan's talking about getting cast as Superman, right? Let's see what he thinks of that. I don't really have anything more to kind of give on that other than it's just flattering and I appreciate it because it's an honor to play Superman. Whoever they get, and if it goes that way, I think it'll be an interesting thing to see. I don't want nothing against Michael B. Jordan. I think he has his own things now. I prefer not Michael B. Jordan until I see him and he kicks ass. If I see him and he's awesome, then it's cool. I'm more of a relative unknown, someone that's like kind of like unknown. I think Michael B. Jordan, Superman. Nah, unknown. Give another actor a shot. So, and then like, how do you know if the new actor is a good actor? What you do is you have them audition. There you go. Semi unknown would be great. Flintstones is coming back this time to Fox TV. Let me see. Elizabeth Banks. You're going to meet the Flintstones. First announcement back in 2019. I don't know what the hell this is, but are you excited for the Flintstones? Does anyone care about the Flintstones? You care about the Flintstones? No one. I don't know, man. I mean, but look, what if it's good? I don't know. Maybe it could be good. Well, there goes the chances of having a Flintstone movie like Scooby-Doo. Warner Brothers was taking over all the Hanna-Barbera stuff. Guys, if you have any comments, any suggestions of what you want to talk about, feel free to put them in the chat and I'll try to go with them. We'll try to bring it up and stuff like that. Let me see what else I see here. That maybe some Super Mario Brothers gets an update. Let me see what else we have. Oh, there's some Blu-rays coming up, right? I gotta add my request a few Blu-rays. I requested Indiana Jones 4K, and I think after that, we're done. I'm done with my nostalgic collection. Like, no, I'm not done with the collection of my Blu-rays, but I think after Indiana Jones, that was the last one I needed on 4K out of like the old movies, the movies from the 80s, 70s. What movies did I collect in 4K? Well, I don't know. I think I'm missing Rambo and Rocky. So Rocky, Rambo. I'm not sure if I have those. I have to double check. Halloween 4K. Halloween 1 in 4K. I have that. The first Halloween. And then I have the rest in Blu-ray. Back to the Future just came out. The Star Wars trilogy, but man, I don't know, dude. It's not the original version and the color correction's all weird. So, but yeah, it's 4K Star Wars. I guess it's the best possible way to watch it. And well, the last one was Back to the Future. I was like, whoa, dude, Back to the Future. So I saw that a few months ago when we got a review copy in, and it was great. It was great rewatching those movies in such awesome detail, and the sound was great and everything, and stuff like that. So yeah, I love that. So I was like, where the hell's Indiana Jones? Where the hell's Indiana Jones? Well, they announced Indiana Jones is coming out. So when is Indiana Jones box set coming out? Indiana Jones 4K. Let's see how that is. Indiana Jones 4K. Should be almost here. The cover's not that impressive, I gotta say. Does anyone know? Okay, so damn, that far away? June 8th? Jeez. It's 2 months from now, man. But we're gonna get all 4 movies. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Nuke the Fridge. Indiana Jones 4, Nuke the Fridge. Yeah. Nerd Report in the house. Yep, you got it, David March. So I'm excited for that. That's my 4K, Ultra 4K collection will come to an end. I mean, as far as like the movies, I really wanted to get the best possible quality. I know they're going to come out with the 8K and then the 26K and the 100K. But there it is. I would love to grab the original Star Wars cut. Yeah, the Indiana Jones 4K cover is not that good. It's so generic. Very generic. Drew Screwson, or is that his name? Drew Screwson? He's not really doing the artwork anymore for the Lucasfilm stuff. So that's it with that. Also, other news. Did you guys hear about Gina Carano? She's doing. She's getting to do her like what is Discovery Channel thing, which is owned by Disney. What's up, David March with Super Chat?
Super Chat. Booyah!
Let's put you on screen here, man, if we can, real quick. David March, big supporter. It's a Nat Geo, right? All right, so it's a Nat Geo. Gina Carano is going to go on Nat Geo. Will she come back to Mandalorian? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Maybe maybe Disney's more forgiving than Lucasfilm. They do operate differently. What do you mean? There is sadly 2 Indiana Jones movies, Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade. Dude, a lot of people, David March, love the second one. It's just weird. It's just, yeah, there's one person in the studio right now that loved it. Is it your favorite one? A lot of people, yeah, it's very horror-ish. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. I didn't like it as much. Indiana Jones acts weird in it. Godzilla 4K Blu-ray is awesome. Yep, I have that. Please don't talk about Gina Carano. Okay. Why not? No report. By the way, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings. How could I forget that? I got that too. I just haven't watched it. I just watched the first one. And I'm just gonna have to do it on my own because people are closed-minded to Lord of the Rings. If they didn't see them when they were in the theaters, they just. But yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yep, that's a recent one. The entire trilogy. Dude, thanks for Apex. Thanks for reminding me of that because I want to watch that again. That was great. Those movies are great. And actually, the extended version, actually, the quality is actually better than the theatrical. Like visually, I think there was some color correction on there. Yeah, but a lot of people, especially people who love horror, love Last Crusade, right? So there you go with that. Yeah, I forgot. There's probably a few other ones I forgot, but it's like the reason I want the old movies in 4K is because the old movies didn't have the luxury of having all the great mastering to home, remastering to home version to make them look like so crispy and stuff like that. So, can you please talk about 4K Blu-ray player or of your this may be it. Okay, so the 4K Blu-ray player, I don't know if it's a good player, but I use the Xbox and I have a 4K TV, so and it looks great to me, but I'm sure it's not the best thing out there. But then again, I'm not rich. But the good thing about TVs, what's 10 grand today is $1,000 in a year. I noticed that. Like, remember the first plasma TVs? They were like 10 grand, 42 inch. And then before you knew it, they were like 3 grand, 2 grand, $700, $200, but now the 8K TVs, I guess, are that much. So there we go with that. Oh, hey, look, I'm going to talk a little bit here about this weird ass tweet with the Snyder cut. Here, let me see. Let me share it. This, I don't agree with this, man. I mean, I know a lot of people are bitter with. I'm going to share that. Now, there are people who are bitter with the Snyder movement, like the fans that are very overly aggressive. But I gotta say, that's not all the fans. That's not all the fans. So inside HBO Max is actually an official Twitter account for HBO Max. And Scott Porsche, I guess his name is. I have no idea who that is. Honestly, I thought it was Pauly Shore when you look at his. Um, here's an okay. So he retweets. Here's an info nugget. HBO Max's 3 biggest opening weekends movies to date are okay. So this is everything that's been released on HBO Max and theatrically at the same time. So he says HBO Max's 3 biggest opening weekend movies to date so far are Wonder Woman, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Mortal Kombat. Sorry, Snyder Cut bros, but Snyder Cut wasn't released in the theaters. So, and also the promotion wasn't that good. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and say I kind of like there are people out there that have nothing to do with the toxic fans at all. And I heard this was deleted, but it's kind of unfair to them. And it's kind of unfair that there are people cheering this on because sometimes the toxic fans are the ones that are really loud and vocal. So when people see this, they think it's a victory and stuff like that. So yeah, it seems like, but then they deleted this. So I'm like wondering what the hell. Yeah, I watched the Snyder Cut once. Then I watched it like in pieces and parts, and then I didn't watch it. I watched the pieces and parts of the black and white version to see how it looked in black and white, and then I didn't watch it that much. I do like I do some of it's good. A lot of it's better than the theatrical. I would actually think it's better than the theatrical. It's an expanded version of the theatrical. But there's Superman. There's no Superman again, man. Where's Superman at? Like, there's no Superman. And I want the Zubaman. Superman. Hey guys, if you're wondering like when our next watch party is, it's gonna probably be the Bad Batch. I'm not sure, but we'll probably do Thursday nights with that. The Bad Batch. And let me know, did you guys get the notification for tonight's show? Did you guys get notified from the almighty Zarlak? I mean, the almighty YouTube channel. YouTube. Did you guys? Let me see what's going on here. Or not? Because some people say they're not getting notified. So, you think the black and white is overrated as well? I mean, I didn't see much of a difference. They say that black and white is much it's much better. Not much better, but it gives you a different approach, a different thing to it. You know, different feeling. I don't see it. Oh, also, guys and gals, if you guys want to watch what movie is this? Sorry. Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan, who we were talking about. I have links for that. If you are in the East Coast or West Coast, East Coast, you know, I guess European countries could count as that. Send me a private message on Twitter at NerdLecca. So send me a private message at Twitter on Twitter at NerdLecca, and you know, just let me know if East Coast, West Coast. So without Remorse, East Coast, West Coast, at NerdLecca on Twitter. Send me a private message as soon as possible. So let's work with that. Let's work with that. And then not everyone's gonna get passed because we're limited, but a lot of you could get the screen. I heard the movie's good, so let me see what you guys are saying. as I sweat my butt off. Is it hot in here? Kinda. All right. Why is Henry Cavill Superman evil? He's not really evil. He's just like kind of. Well, yeah, he is evil. Duh. We don't get an explanation because that comes in part 3. He is kind of like a dark hero, right? Ishi Loco, what's up? Apex only watched Snyder Cut once. Yeah, I think after that. Let me know if you guys believe this. So we know that Captain America 4 is coming, and they asked Anthony Mackie about it on LA Weekly. No, Entertainment Weekly. And he said, I found out yesterday in a grocery store, Mackie said, the checkout guy named Dwayne, a cool cat, he's like, yo, man, is this real? And it's like, I'm like, I haven't heard anything. That's what I love about working for Marvel. They call you, you're like, come to LA. We want to tell you what's going on. So I'm excited to see what happens, but I haven't heard anything. So maybe, yeah, I believe it. Sup, Tyler? Dave Tyler. Yeah, I believe it. I think they just signed a contract that says, hey, we're gonna do X amount of movies no matter what. And they have nothing to do with the script, storyline, or whatever. Nor do they. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of the actors care. Mayweather. Sorry, I'm muted, guys. Sorry about that. What was the last word I said before I muted myself? What was the last thing I said? No sound. Collaborative Kiwi. Sorry about that. All right, Mayweather fighting. Let's start right there, man. Maybe I don't know. What was the last thing I said before I muted? Damn. No soundtrack. I'm not singing, but yay. How to fix Henry Cavill. Okay. What was the last thing I said? So I could complete the thought before no one remembers. Anyways, Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Logan Paul. This is dumb, but it's going to make a lot of money because a lot of people are dumb. Yeah. So that was announced 3 hours ago or whatever, and there's video of Mayweather. He fought a Japanese kid that was beating the crap. Okay, so this kickboxer guy was beating the hell out of everyone in Japan, like beating up everybody. So Mayweather signed to fight him, and if you watch that fight, everybody's like, "Oh, the guy's gonna beat up everybody." The guy's kicking everyone's ass, but of course they're like, fighters in Japan no one's heard of, part-time, not really fighters. I mean, full-time, not fighters, part-time fighters, or even that's kind of questionable. So the knockouts are great. So Floyd Mayweather goes over there, they fight, exhibition fight. They probably make $1 gazillion. Mayweather destroyed this guy, made him cry, right? Then there's a thing where he fought Conor McGregor, who's a real fighter, but different sport. It's a different sport. So you saw Conor McGregor got tired, and the referee stopped it soon. It wasn't even a satisfactory fight. If you watch that fight, there's actually available on YouTube. There's a fight between Conor McGregor and Mayweather. Someone filmed it with an iPhone, and you could see there that nothing landed on Mayweather. So what it looked like, it wasn't what's it called? Nothing was going on. All right. Nothing was going on. Mayweather won that easy. Now he's gonna fight Logan here, who's fought a couple tomato cans. Look, see him, man. Look great fighting the tomato cans, but how is he gonna fight with Mayweather? I don't know. How old is Mayweather? 44 now. Not really that old. He's in shape. He's gonna be smaller. Who cares? It's gonna generate a lot of money. It's sad that boxing has come to this nonsense. Nerd pork chops. Drewski, what's up? What's up, guys? Hey, you guys have any topics you want to talk about? Bring them up. Hey, topics are rare nowadays, man. But I do have passes to Without Remorse. All right. So again, if you want to see that, it stars Michael B. Jordan. Send me a private message. And here we go, Bunda. Maybe I should wait a little bit. I think I sense. Oh, wait, I have to send Andrew. Hold on. I have to send him a link here. I'm sure he's going to want to come in. Right here. There. I send him an invite if he wants to come in. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. Drewski, thanks. Nerd pork. All right. You make one mistake. Yeah, Andy, I send you the link. It's on your Twitter. Let me know, bro. Of course I want you in, man. Sorry. Andy from Popcorn Planet, welcome to the Nerd Report. Oh, he left. He didn't like the name of the show. Let's see if he comes back in. I'll play. Hey, if you guys want to call it pork, call it whatever you want. But I want to welcome everyone. Here we go again.
Oh, sorry. Nobody. I said, hey, everybody, welcome to the Nerd Report, where we give you movie news and the best pork recipes around the web.
Oh, man, I find pork
ribs.
Yeah. Pork chops.
Bacon, Nerd pork chops. I mean...
Dude, that was you know what's causing a big hoopla is that thing you reported about HBO Max retweeting a negative content about how saying that, you know, basically no one saw Snyder Cut. No one watched it.
No one did see it. Let's be honest, finally. Enough is enough. I don't care.
Yeah,
clearly, I mean, I think it's mean. I totally agree. It
is mean.
It's salt in the wounds. But, you know, this fan base expects, like, I don't know what they thought was going to happen. Like, the reality is it didn't do as well as they think. That it's never enough for them. They're still not grateful, you know? I don't feel bad for them. At the same time, I think it's shady of them, Warner or HBO Max rather, to do it. But it's time to move on, everybody. Jesus Christ. Are we going to talk about the Snyder Cut for the rest of our fucking lives?
I think so. I think every time there's a flash drop, you know, Fisher's going to write something on the Twitter, anything to do with Flash. So
I wish Snyder would just end it, but he won't. You know he won't.
Well, you could totally see that Warner Brothers pivoting to not the Snyderverse, but the MonsterVerse. And now they're hinting that we're going to get Son of Kong. I don't think that's really confirmed. It's going to be a Son of Kong, but it is going to be a King Kong type of film. What are your thoughts on that? You said you were kind of like not into it.
Yeah, I think that's super dumb.
What would you want to see?
I liked the direction they were going to go, which was Godzilla and Kong versus aliens.
That would be destroy all monsters.
Sure, but I think, you know, it's like you got to find some other like IP or creatures or somebody to like sort of fight, because I think that's what this show has become, you know. And I think without that, it's a smaller Kong is not going to create excitement.
The thing is, every time they say Kong, it makes more money than Godzilla. I think that's promotion, though. Right? So I think
you're right.
Do you think that, would you consider this the summer of Warner Brothers?
I mean, yeah, they're the only studio that's really dropping stuff. Because they put everything on. Everyone else has delayed their movies to later. So
what did Disney have in store besides for the summer?
Oh, dude, I've lost track. I don't even know what was track I don't remember was on track for this time period. There was so much that was already supposed to be out, and they keep delaying and delaying.
Yeah, Black Widow for sure. That Black Widow for sure, man. So, are you getting Falcon and the Winter Soldier withdrawals, or you're good?
No, because I have Invincible. Invincible's been.
I heard that's really, really good.
I like it a lot. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah,
But,
we're gonna start to do watch parties also for the Bad Batch, the Star Wars thing. So if you guys want to come in for that on Thursdays, I think we have a week to go. Right? Is it gonna be on Thursdays? No, it's gonna be on Tuesdays. They announced today it's a week from today. So,
yeah, I mean, look, they have more stuff coming, but I want to see Army of the Dead.
that's what I want to see. Big time. Big time. All right, everyone. Quick reminder, since we have Popcorn Planeteers here, I do have screening links available for Without Remorse, and those links will be activated I think tomorrow. So how could you win them? They're limited. So head over to my Twitter at NerdLecca. Say you want the link for Without Remorse, but you got to tell me specifically if you're East Coast or West Coast. All right. If you're Europe, you're East Coast. All right. So there's a little bit of a hint, but they're limited. So I'll give them out first come, first serve. I'm not going to tell you how many I have, but they gave me quite a few. So they were very generous with it. Movie looks fun. Michael B. Jordan. So there you go. You looking forward to this one or?
Yeah.
Tom Clancy. Is it kind of like played out or what?
I mean, I never saw the Chris Pine one.
Yeah.
Which was that one called? Shadow Recruit, I think it was.
Oh, I don't know.
I like the Harrison Ford Tom Clancy movies. That's what we were talking about, right? You're talking about Without Remorse, right?
Yeah, Without Remorse.
The Harrison Ford ones I really enjoyed. Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger were awesome. And then it was right. The next one was Ben Affleck and Some of All Fears, and then there was Hunt for Red October before that, which was solid.
Yeah, Hunt for Red October is one of them.
And then Some of All Fears with Ben Affleck, where he was clearly drunk and whatever. That was a tough one, but still it had its moments. And then they rebooted it with Chris Pine, Shadow Recruit. This is how much I love movies, guys. I haven't even seen all these movies, and I still.
Your encyclopedia, yeah, you have a good.
It's the one that I don't know why that shit. I can't remember so much shit, but the movie and who's in it and what it's all stays there. But Shadow Recruit, I never actually saw. I meant to. Maybe I will at some point. I like Chris Pine, but yeah, I just sort of gave up. And then it was I never saw Jack Ryan, the new show on Amazon with Krasinski. I still haven't watched that either, and I want to, but I just never got around to it. That's the show my brother is working on. He's working on season 3 of that. Yeah, I just haven't. I might watch it because of him now and catch up. But yeah, Tom Clancy's just never one I was super into. But I like Michael B. Jordan, and we'll try.
I like. You hear Michael B. Jordan? He says he has no information on him playing Superman. I guess he's doing the press,
but he didn't deny it. He also
didn't deny it. But honestly, I don't want him to be Superman. I don't think he looks well. Okay, he doesn't look like Superman. He doesn't have a square jaw, whatever. But also, he's a one-dimensional actor. I had Creed. I'm sorry, all due respect. Creed 2 was awful, man.
It wasn't good.
Huh?
No, Creed 3 needs to step up, and I'm glad Stallone's not going to be in it because it's fair for him to have his own movie without Stallone, I think. And now we can really put up or shut up. And is this worthy? Are you worthy? Or was this all just a Stallone carrying you through? You know? So I'm excited, but I don't disagree with you. I've yet to see him blow me away as an actor. I like Killmonger a lot. I like Creed. But we'll see. I
want to see an unknown step in there, like kind of like, like the way he was before Creed 1 and stuff. And then he's like kind of too popular at this point. And I feel like having a popular actor is just going to delay stuff again, like Henry Cavill. Just get someone who's like coming up, that will do what supposed to do and not. I don't know. I still think with Henry Cavill, there's stuff going on that we don't know with negotiations. I don't know why. It's just too weird that everyone wants him to be Superman, and they refuse to put him in there. But yeah, Creed 2 wasn't that good, and it was very repetitive and obnoxious. So yeah, that means we probably will get him as Superman and stuff like that. So what else is going on with you, man?
Same old, same old. I mean, the stream was good tonight, which was
Yeah,
nice.
it was very good. I loved it.
We had a good turnout, some good supporters. Grateful for all the fans. We had some good topics. I got a best movie ever that I'm taping tomorrow, and then I have to edit this week before my son's birthday this weekend.
Cool.
So I'm excited. He turns 9. He's excited. What a fun age, man.
Yeah.
How old's yours?
12, and every age is awesome. Although when I see pictures of like the past years, I'm like, oh man, like I really love and it was very brief, the time when he used to have like the teeth missing in the front. Is yours in that stage, or did it pass?
No, he's past that phase now. But I have a 2-year-old who's on the way to now as my son's in that prime spot. Like I love this. I would say it got ironically, thank God, the best years happened right as we moved. So I got to have a lot of time with him. I've lost time with him sadly through the divorce and all with my son.
Yeah, that happens.
But you learn to just focus on the positive, and when you do. But that time period I had when we moved, and it was just him and I as we moved to Florida, and that especially that first year when he was about 5, I have to say is my favorite year. Five, I have to say all the way up through now, 5 to 9 has been such a good zone where they still care about you. They're fun. They still say, I love you, Dad, but I know it's like at 12 is still, you're at a point, but I feel like it's going to be that teenage 13, 14.
Oh no, he's in there, but he's still sweet. He says, I love you, but he doesn't think Dad's cool. But
You're
what's funny,
man.
Well, that's what's funny. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. So like I'll mention something to him and he'll blow me off. Like, yeah, whatever. Cool, whatever. I got to go back to VRing.
At a certain point, you're going to interview somebody that's going to blow his mind.
Oh, I did already. He got obsessed once with John Cena. I don't know if I told the story. So like John Cena's in Bumblebee. They go, hey, we got John Cena for you to interview at Comic-Con. And I'm like, yes. So I interviewed John Cena. And I go, look, my son says that you're the most powerful dude in the planet, in the world. Like no one can beat you. Like that is a meme like that. So I want you to look at the camera if you can and ask and say, because his name's Andy too. He goes, Andy, I got this strong by doing my homework. So you got to do your homework. So I had him watch the interview and like, look, I interviewed John Cena. In the middle of it, John Cena turns to the camera and starts talking to him. And his face was like, what the hell? Like, he's like, cool. My dad interviewed John Cena, and then John Cena turns around and goes, Andrew Lecca, you better, it's like,
yeah, John. I did Fred the movie for Nickelodeon, and John Cena was like Fred's dad in the movie.
Yeah,
he was a YouTube star, and I interviewed him, and I was nervous, but he was so nice, such a pro.
He was nice, man.
That dude. I like The Rock. He just has a nonstop work ethic. Good guy. Wants to make sure the time you get with him is good. I'm super impressed by him. He's a good dude. You can tell he wants to be as big as The Rock, and he's big. Let's not lie and say he's not, but I think he's sort of wants to be at that level The Rock's at, which is a little bit higher in movies and everything else. But Cena's doing his best. I think he's really proven that he can get there too. And I hope Fast 10 becomes The Rock versus Cena, because that would be fucking amazing.
I think he scored being in the DC movie. What is this?
Black Adam?
No, he's in the DC movie.
Peacemaker. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he has his own show, so he's good. Myra with the super chat, always supporting Myra. Thank you. My tamales, where the hell are they? They're like 2 years old already, but they're pie. Enjoy them while they're still young, because mine is 19. Myra, you have kids? You look so young, man. You look like a kid yourself. But yeah, I enjoy every year. But yeah, I do miss the years before. And then also I did invite him to the Bumblebee red carpet, my son, and John Cena was walking in, and I go, get in front of me. And I started talking to John Cena, and he's like right here just looking up like, whoa. I'm like, my dad's talking to John Cena. And then I go, hey, so I go to John Cena, I go, at Comic-Con, you asked my son to do his homework, and he's been doing it. You influenced him, and he's right here, and stuff. So if you want to talk to him, he goes, "Oh man, congratulations!" Like as soon as like we started talking about kids, John Cena lit up. You know, he was more into the kids than.
So I mean, he does a bunch of charities and stuff, and to help kids make sure they're exercising and stuff. You can tell he cares.
Yeah. So hey, he has a great presence, I think. So I don't know if he's gonna get as big as The Rock, but it doesn't matter. I think it's like we're doing YouTube, right? All right. Am I gonna get as big as PewDiePie or RuPaul or whatever Paul that's out right now? No.
Well, John Cena is doing better than you are doing on YouTube compared to PewDiePie.
well, the thing is this.
They're too far off, Louis. No offense.
Woo, PewDiePie. I'm catching up to PewDiePie.
You're really far away from PewDiePie.
Yeah, well, I don't care though. But the point is, I don't care as long as I have my little space here and I'm good with the community. I'm
with you. I don't need that. But Gio's, he's the all-time Make-A-Wish granter. That's impressive.
What is that?
Like he does the most Make-A-Wish things for kids.
And Gio, I did purposely call him RuPaul. With Jake, what is it, Jake Paul or whatever? He's fighting Mayweather now.
Call him RuPaul.
He's fighting Mayweather now and making $1 zillion, man. It's like you can't stop those guys. People are gonna pay for it because they think he could actually beat Mayweather.
Insane.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, hey, here's the thing: if you guys are small YouTubers, you should just start, challenge other YouTubers to boxing. That makes a lot of money.
Well, he had a following, Logan Paul, and they had a stupid following on YouTube too.
They still do. Yeah. I couldn't find his channel to save my life, though.
I can't remember Jake Paul, and then his brother got into it. I can't even tell which one's which or what the hell's the difference.
It's the same. It's the same guy.
Which one got canceled for standing with the Japanese dead bodies? Was that Logan Paul? I think so. And then Jake Paul was caught looting during the riots recently. They're both idiots.
Yeah, but hey, it paid off.
Fun story: Logan Paul is following me on Twitter.
He is.
Yeah, I interviewed him at New York Comic-Con when we went to one of those days. They asked me to moderate the panel for his movie, The Thinning, which was like a YouTube original movie with him and whatever. And they needed someone to like do it. So they're like, "Hey, the Screen Junkies guy, will you come?" And I'm like, "I guess." So I went and interviewed. It was some other girl, him, and somebody else. And so and then afterwards, I talked to him and we followed each other. He's like, "Yeah, what's your Twitter? You were cool." I didn't, because I was like, "Screen Junkies, we should have you on someday." He's like, "I'd love to, man." Because I'm smart. I knew he had a following, so I was like, "Let me get in on this." But I should DM him. I haven't DM'd him in a while. Be like, "Hey, how's it going, man? Remember me?" I'm sure it won't get me anywhere.
Maybe it will. I want to promote your fight. Tell him you want to promote.
Yeah, come on my stream to promote your fight.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about. But it's Logan Paul who's fighting though. You said you got Logan or?
It's Logan. That's who's fighting, right? Logan's fighting Mayweather, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's still fighting me. He's still following me, rather. Good. See?
You got to do it, man.
I lost a lot of people, Lewis, but I kept Logan Paul.
Was there anything you could because okay, look, like I've gotten to do some great things like with crazy people, like hangouts or whatever. What is your fondest memory, Andy? Like, it doesn't have to be like with someone that's super famous. Like, what is it? Is it hosting a panel? Was it seeing that Screen Junkies got big? Was it getting that award you got? What was like? I'm talking about the career. Obviously, your kids are number one thing in your life, but I'm saying as far as like your career with this space, what is the thing like maybe you don't think other people get, but you were like, "Wow, I can't believe this just happened." Is there anything that come to mind?
I mean, I have a few, and yes, it was Peyton List from Cobra Kai. You are correct. I knew it was somebody. I mean, I like the fact. I love the fact that I made a horror movie, a feature, and got it on DVD. Like, it was in Tower Records when that was a thing. People that remember what Tower Records was, like, to be able to go to a store. We were in Amoeba too. Like, to be able to go to a store and see that my movie was in a store, like, was fucking insane. And then we were in Fangora magazine and stuff. We were mentioned Howard Stern. Like, that was the biggest first thing where I was just like, "Oh shit, this is cool," you know?
For the movie you made.
That Janitor, the movie I made. So, that was a pretty, I mean, I was right out of college. And so that was definitely my the earliest, most impressive accomplishment of getting that movie made and distributed. And then, the next one would have been my MTV Movie Award, which is up there, for that short I made. That was amazing. Samuel L. Jackson gave that to me it was literally live globally. It was insane. And that got me meetings and stuff, and that's just cool to have. It's a good story. And then, I would say the next thing was probably the Ryan Reynolds Honest Trailer mixed with sort of the Emmy nomination. That was sort of the next big thing. I would say was the most coolest thing. I mean, there were so many other little things throughout, but if I'm picking 3 like career accomplishments, though, I mean, it was probably when Russo brothers said that they tried to honest trailer proof Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Like, dude, like they said that. Like, how fucking crazy is that?
That's awesome.
Probably the best Marvel movie, and they were huge fans. And they're like, we were on set trying to honest trailer proof the movie. Like, anybody who wants to shit on me or you said like, good luck having any of those having one of those accomplishments on your resume, let alone all of them. Man at Arms, like so many. Like I've been very lucky. So I'm happy where I'm at.
Well, you got to realize, like, a lot of people that say, hey, someone's a has-been or whatever, you guys are never bees. You'll never be anything.
Never bees, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, because, look, I used to work at big radio stations, and entertainment business is like that. You get fired, like, left and right. There's corporations behind it. There's constant, like, stupid decisions. There's constant backstabbing that, the younger people are trying to, take away from the people that have been there, newer people, vice versa. There's a lot of espionage that will make James Bond blush going on in the entertainment business, especially music. It's crazy, but yeah. So you can't say, hey, that person fell from grace or a little bit or whatnot. And the way I look at it is like, not only are they never bees, your channel is coming back up, like, and that must really piss people off because you're getting up there, man. Like, I suspect in a year you'll be back to normal or better, even. Good tours.
I mean, who knows? As long as we can pay our bills, man, that's the goal.
Yeah,
that's really. I'm trying to get a house in the next few years. It's my goal. If I can get the mortgage to it's hard to get a mortgage when you don't have a real job, and I try to get real jobs, but it's hard for me to get those. The YouTube job is what I'm focused on, but YouTube's just crushing. So, yeah, look, I don't need to be at the level I was. I just want to be at a respectful level where I can pay the bills, get a house, support the family. That's the goal. Deliver content to you guys, keep making, and then hopefully make some more content that's not just commentary content. I'm excited to get back and get creative again, because as I talk about the accomplishments and sort of these streams, and I get nostalgic for the fact that I want to get creative again. I've made a lot of stuff over the years. It's not just all been news coverage. So it's easy to talk about stuff. It's way harder to make it. And I've been lucky to make a lot of shit. So I want to get back to that at some point.
Yeah. You know how I know I'm moving on up? Is you're going up in the ranks on YouTube before you start a stream, you already have 60% dislikes. And today I accomplished that. Yeah. So
those Logan fans.
my moment that, like, a lot of people, I don't share this with too many people, but because I think it's kind of silly. I don't even think they'd care, but I'll say it anyways. Growing up, I used to love boxing, and Mike Tyson was like, dude, number one, bro. Like, you don't understand. I watched Rocky IV, and as soon as I finished watching it, I put on Channel 7 or ABC, whatever, Wild World, the sports thing, and I see Mike Tyson actually punching people out of the ring like Ivan Drago was doing. And I came out of Rocky IV saying, no way someone could punch that hard, right? And here was Mike Tyson doing that, right? So all these years, Stormy becomes a nerd trooper. Woo! Thanks, Stormy. Also, I want to talk a little bit about Stormy and your show. I want to see you guys do more of it. There you go. Thanks, Stormy. Nerd Trooper in the house. You guys can become a member. I need like 3 more to hit a goal. So, Nerd Troopers, man. We need more Nerd Troopers to join the Nerd Empire. There we go. But anyways, yeah, I used to do conventions, and I started a convention with my website called Nuke the Fridge Con, because I do run nukethefridge.com. So I started a convention called Nuke the Fridge Con, right? To like appreciation for the fans and the readers and stuff. First year was pretty good. We had actors here and there and stuff. Some of them bigger than others, but we did have some great people like Ernie Hudson and stuff like that. The second year, though, things blew up, man, because not only did I get Stan Lee to show up, I got Mike Tyson and Stan Lee to show up, man. And it's like, I hadn't met Stan a lot, so I was like, oh, thanks, Stan, for coming in. It's an honor and stuff like that. But Mike Tyson never even did appearances. Yeah, and I remember this moment, man. I went backstage because Mike Tyson was about to show up, and he was running a little late. And right as I'm about to go backstage, Mike Tyson shows up. He opens the drapes and looks at the crowd. He's looking at the crowd, like 2,000 people there, and he yells out, "Nuke the Fridge Con!" Like Tyson had that voice. Nuke the Fridge Con. I was like, whoa! And then having him meet Stan Lee, Mike Tyson and Stan. This is on video somewhere. Stan Lee is arguing with Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson goes, "Oh man, it's an honor meeting you, sir. This and that. I love Apocalypse. Apocalypse is my favorite superhero." And then Stan's like, "Yo, but Apocalypse kind of like a bad guy." And he goes, "No, he's not. And I'll tell you why he's not a bad guy." So it's like fucking Mike Tyson arguing with Stan Lee why Apocalypse is a good guy.
YouTube?
He's like, huh?
And that's not on YouTube anywhere?
That's somewhere on YouTube. I'll dig it up. And then, bro, we hit the stage to introduce them. And we got Stan Lee and Mike Tyson on stage. I'm on stage. And they do their spiel and stuff. And they're all, the crowd's going crazy.
Found it, okay.
Yeah, I'm on the mic.
I'll give you the day, sir.
Claudia. There I am.
Talk too much. I got to give Mike his weekly boxing lesson.
Oh, no, I'll give you the day, sir.
That's what's his name,
Here,
too.
what the hell am I doing?
We love looking at you, buddy.
Nobody told me what to do.
I think you're supposed to sing One Night in Bangkok.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, if you want to look at somebody, there are a lot of better looking ladies around here than me. Somebody tell me what to do, will you?
One Night in Bangkok?
Yeah, it's after the hangover.
I'm going to sign autographs for all these people. I only got one hand. If they have a ticket, we're going to... By the way, do any of you know the character Apocalypse?
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
By the way, do any of you know the character Apocalypse? His favorite character.
Exactly. That's the only... Listen, I've been watching the Marvels and comics all my life. And the first time I seen Apocalypse, it must have been when you had the X-Men series. That the X-Men... No, but it was the one with the Phoenix. The Phoenix. The Phoenix
This man
saga.
knows.
The Phoenix saga. And
It's
Apocalypse
so
came out and I said, oh man, it blew my mind, a guy like that. So arrogant, so profound, but so articulate,
Everybody else loves Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk. This guy, Apocalypse. What are you going to do?
Oh, excuse me. It's the heart, y'all.
All right. Hey, thank you very much. Listen, thank you guys for coming out. Sorry we're a little bit come back to
That is
We've
crazy.
got to step up.
Anyway,
There's more video out there.
How cool. Lewis with Mike Tyson and Stan Lee, guys. I mean, that is an accomplishment right there.
Yep. And that's my show. Want to give a Bunda real quick
Super chat.
props?
Booyah.
Where's that nobody Robert Garcia? I don't know, man. I think he's taking a little bit of a vacation, Bunda. But thanks for the support, man. But yeah, that's there's other video out there as well. If you just put Nuke the Fridge Con, Mike Tyson, Stan Lee, and stuff like that.
That's no joke, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I still got the egghead.
Yeah, no, I kept the egghead.
No, you look good. Yeah, there's a bunch. There
Look
it
at
is.
that one, the 2011. That one right there. You can see
There's a better shot of you next to them.
maybe. I got pictures of them. But I got my banner back there, so.
How much did someone like Mike Tyson get paid at an event like that?
Okay, so with Mike Tyson, they all his manager actually believed in the site and the crowd we were bringing in because of the first one. So they came in and stuff. I don't know exactly how much his management promised them or not, but I will tell you. Look at all the artists there. I will tell you that there was someone. The IRS was involved there, looking over Mike's shoulder, counting how many things were autographed.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
So yeah, because Mike had some stuff. He owed the.
Like, we need to collect this money. We're not letting you collect some of this here.
And Mike was great, man. I've met him a couple of times since at Comic-Con. I interviewed him and stuff, but he doesn't remember these events.
No, I would not expect him to.
Stan Lee remembers everything, though. Stan Lee used to remember everything. Man, those are the good old days. Then the year after that, I had the Ultimate Warrior there. That was awesome as well. I had Billy D. Williams, Ultimate Warrior, the cast of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I used to do cons. I may bring it back because
do one in Florida. Let's do one. We'll do a combo con.
I don't mind, dude. I don't mind.
We can get Batista out here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I don't mind doing cons. I don't mind bringing Nuke the Fridge Con back or something else like that. But it's weird because a lot of the celebrities, like the ones that aren't doing active, act like they're the ones being active, and the ones you would think would be the snobbiest are the nicest. I don't know how that works, but it is what it is. In fact, it's convention stories and stuff like that. But yeah, we also had, what's his name? From They Live, Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was so cool. We had him twice there. That was amazing. So we also had the cast of the live cast of whoever was left from Enter the Dragon, including Jim Kelly. He was a black guy with the afro, and he became a friend of mine after that. We used to talk all the time. Unfortunately, he passed of cancer.
Look at that shot right there, guys.
Where is it?
Hold on. I found that this is the shot. Someone take a frame of this.
All right, here we go. I don't know. Oh, we had Sean Astin as well.
Look at this trio.
Oh!
Lewis knows what he's doing. He's like, yep, I'm getting in these frames.
Dude, I was on Cloud 9.
Mike Tyson, Stan Lee, and Louis Lecca.
Dude, yeah. That's dope, man. I'm going to clip that out. That is rad. Holy poop, man. I didn't even know that existed. Those are like 3 legends and an egghead. So yeah, wow. Holy cow, dude. That's amazing. Thanks for seeing that. Shit. So yeah, man, after you're with these guys, I guess your career goes down. Cause after actually there we go. Hitman Hart. That's actually a better pick right there.
Wait, watch it in slow-mo.
Can you clean that up if I screen cap it for you? Oh, look at that.
I mean, the quality's not going to be great, but it's something.
Yeah, it's something. It's out there. I do believe that after that show, we had a meeting with our team, and it's like, I go, hey guys, great work. Everyone was great, this and that. Just so you know, it's all downhill from here. You can't get better than that,
I'm cropping this for you.
Thanks, bro. I don't look at I know there's the naysayers and stuff. I don't look at it that way. I'm just glad the people that showed up, there was like 2,000 people there, had a good time, and hopefully they remember it. We had the following year, people would be calling, like asking, "Hey, when's the show coming back?" And one lady's like, "Hey, uh, my dad got to meet Mike Tyson at your show, and then he passed away a couple weeks after. It was like thanks for the memory and stuff. I didn't see him for a long time, and then I got to take him to the show. So it's like stuff like that. I'm not really looking to show a bigger cock than everybody or whatever, but whatever.
Yeah, no, come on, show that big cock.
Here we go. You gonna show that?
There you go.
Oh,
Big crop, it works.
Yeah, is there a way to like make it 4K? Not just
Give
kidding.
you a bigger cock. I don't know if I can do that.
Holy shit, dude! You just blew my mind, bro.
I try.
Bro, I didn't know that existed like that.
Here, I'm DMing to you. You can tweet that later.
Thanks, bro.
There
Yeah,
it is.
we want to do this stuff. We want to bring it back. We want to bring back events. I know that right now it's difficult because of the Bud Light, and hopefully Vegas we could meet up in August. I know we kind of talked about that briefly. Stormy's been doing a wonderful job investigating and pushing for that behind the scenes. So I want to thank her and stuff like that. Glad to see her on this channel. And then I know a lot of you can't show up to Vegas. But we get a few people in there and then share the event with you guys and everything. I think it'll be dope.
I agree. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But yeah, man, memories of Stan Lee, memories of meeting Mike. Even the following year, memories of meeting Ultimate Warrior, who's like, dude, Ultimate Warrior. It was incredible meeting him. He literally spoke to every fan for 10 to 15 minutes or more. He'd take the picture, he'd sign the autograph, and then ask them, because people were saying, dude, the guy's a jerk before the thing, right? And I'm like, he's going to fuck up your con. It's like, I don't know, man. So let's do it, right? Let's do it anyways. So Ultimate Warrior would grab everyone's picture, like if you want it signed, sign it, and go, is this okay with you? Do you want me to do it differently? Cool. And then he'd ask them, I was standing there, he'd ask them, so how'd you get into wrestling? And stuff like that. And then I saw one guy said, well, I used to watch it with my family and this and that in this city. And it's like, oh, really? I have friends over there. It's like he'd keep talking to them, make everyone get their money's worth. And that was amazing. And then he'd take a picture with them. You go, would you like to take a picture? Yeah, I'll take a picture. Blah, blah, blah. Take a picture. Okay. Is that okay with you? Do you like the way the picture coming out, or would you like to take another one? It's like, bro, that was great. And he took forever. I mean, he took like, we closed at 5. That was the official time to close. We were there till 11 plus because Warrior was just talking to everyone. And, there's a lot of video of him on the internet where he looks kind of like he's being a jerk, but it's just that the guy is a straight shooter. He doesn't bullshit. That's just who he was. But man, he really made it an experience for everyone. And I'm saying that as a guy who, to be honest, I'm not a big wrestling fan, right? I know Warrior was a big deal, but he made me a fan that day. I was like, man, this guy's got to be looked at. And Piper was amazing. Billy D. Williams.
A lot of those wrestlers and stuff, just they know they have to, right? They have to treat the fans a certain way and respectfully.
Yeah.
Keep the paychecks going, because otherwise, no one wants to deal with you.
Yeah. We got and I'll say this story. What was the story I was gonna say? Man, I get hit too much in the head. It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot with the conventions. Lou Ferrigno's been there. We had Lou Ferrigno twice. He had a massive line. Billy D. Williams. We had him a couple. I remember Billy D. Williams showed up, and the same week they announced that Disney bought Star Wars, and I got on, and Billy D sits next to me. He's all cool. I mean, by the stage, sorry. And he's starting to sign. I'm like, hey, we got Billy D. Williams in the house. And everyone's like, ah. And I go, we just heard the news. Disney's going to continue the Star Wars saga. Well, I got a message for Disney. Star Wars ain't Star Wars unless Billy D. Williams and Lando's in it. And he just started, you see the smile like, hey, you know, like cool and stuff. And yes, he does sign Colt 45s. Everyone's always asking, you know, so that's a deal with him. But I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate everyone who's come in here tonight. I'm going to go like an hour sometimes. We have more to talk about. Thursdays are our big night. And again, I want to thank all the Popcorn Planeteers that came in and talked to us for a bit there and you know, kept the party going. Andy, anything else coming in? I know you're dropping videos left and right, man. I got to fix my schedule.
Who knows? We stay tuned. Something good will come.
And it does. And you're going to start Twitch again or no?
I'll be on every once in a while. There's Hugging the Cactus. Make sure we're over there. We'll be on there more often. And Movie World is where I'm. Movie World. The YouTube channels are all be mostly, but I'll pop in on Twitch once in a while because people seem to want to be there, and it's a good way to keep it more active and not just let it die. I
do want to see the show again. You had on Hugging the Cactus. That's not. So if you guys bring that back, it'll be amazing. Where you help some people, you and Stormy, I think did a great job.
Yes, probably. I think we're gonna do it next Wednesday.
All right.
I'm gonna do that every other Wednesday now.
Sounds great. And one more time, if you want to check out Without Remorse, I have screening links. So the way to get those is you PM me at NerdLecca and you tell me, like, if you're East Coast or West Coast, I'll send you the link and the instructions. The instructions are simple, but there are instructions attached to it. And these are while supplies last. Don't panic if you don't get an answer tonight. I have a few of them. They're limited, but I have a few. All right, guys, Popcorn Planet, check them out. Monday through Friday through Saturday and Sunday, and same over here with the Nerd Report, AK Nerd Report, whatever.
Yeah,
call me whatever.
Geos has a point. Like, thank you for subscribing via Prime, but they make you do it every month. When you subscribe to a Twitch channel using Prime, it's not automatic. You have to go and supply your Prime one every month, which is just idiotic. But it's sort of a way for them to like not have to pay you every month if people just forget. They want to make sure you're actually active on Twitch before you give that away. So that's part of the reason I want to be active, is just to remind, even if it's another 10 whatever people, like, hey, don't forget to activate your free Prime Twitch membership because, you know, you'll pay me a few bucks. So that's the goal. Anybody who's on Twitch, keep that in mind. And that's probably what I'll do to keep it active again. Are you on Twitch?
I am a Nerd Report on Twitch as well.
Give each other our primes, and then we make sure we each are paying each other.
You gotta let me know how to do that. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Twitch is fun, but I just don't get it. I don't get it and stuff like that. But the audio quality is better than here. And it just, like the other night I was watching you on Popcorn Planet, and the audio just felt like a full-on, well-processed radio station or television station. So that it is what it is. They have a higher bit rate for audio on Twitch, and audio is the main thing for everything than video.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see you on Twitch. We'll see you here. We'll see you everywhere. Talk to you later.